Well, hello there, Saber Junkies. This is a regional manager from Watto's Junkyard. It's a Generation 3. I am installing it for the Saber Museum. The weathering on this hilt is done by Austin over at Astoria's workshop. So for this chassis build, I've collaborated with another business. I'm going to give a shout out to Rasmus Saber Supplies. I figure the time that it would take, it was definitely worth getting the chassis from Rasmus Saber Supplies rather than going through the rigor of designing the chassis myself, which I enjoy chassis designs, but this was just one of those times where I thought, you know, let me see if I can find one available. And so I was able to do that, and of course they were awesome about it. And I told them that after I got done with the modifications that I would make on it, I would send them the STL file so that they could have it and sell it if they wanted to. So let's take a look at that. So there's a few things here that are just little bonuses that wasn't meant to be, but I thought was kind of neat. And the first of those is the fact that you can take a little pointy object here.
My master will not forgive failure.
You can actually turn the kill switch on and
My
off.
master will not forgive failure.
That was not meant to be that way. It just turned out that way. Just lined up with that one. So normally this just stays on there. You don't have to worry about it.
I have killed so many.
So what we've got here is this is a Shtok V3 with the cover, and this is wired up to do animations while the hilt is off, as well as these two LEDs are also wired up independently. And then there is a strip at the bottom of this that lights the pommel, wired up individually. So total you have 5 blades on your config. So let's take a look at this chassis here. Now what you want to do is just loosen this up, grab a hold of these 2 pins right here and pull that dude right there out. Now you'll want to flip it over so that your plungers are down, and then just, oh wait, hold on, one more thing. This holds in your chassis, so just loosen that up. Now flip it upside down and the chassis slides right out. Here is the LED strip. They have this holder here for the strip. You have a 22 millimeter base speaker there. It's a 3-watt 4-ohm speaker. Profi V3 18650 battery with the Saberbay battery wrap. A couple of these small 5 millimeter LEDs from the Saber Armory. There's your kill switch. The cover had to be filed down, you know, to allow for the plungers to come through there. And there's some 5 millimeter switches in here. There's only a few modifications that I made to the chassis itself.
My master will not forgive failure. I have killed so many.
So to get this back in, you want to make sure that your plungers are down. in all reality, the way I've got it set up, you can slide it in. I think it's fine, but make sure your plungers are down and put your slot facing down so your board facing up towards the cover tech, and then it just slides right in. So once you get it slid in, it will stop there, and then just tighten down this retention screw for the chassis, and then the chassis won't come out. Now for this part here, I put the 2 pins facing up, which from the pictures and everything I looked at, they are at a little bit of a little off this way, you know, like a few degrees. And then you tighten this down, and that holds your bottom piece in.
I am Sith.
So this takes the 0.9 millimeter hex wrench to tighten it. So let's slide the blade in here, and the screw is right there. Tighten that dude down. So that is pretty much it. This was an interesting install for sure. This does come off, and you do have a static piece that can go on there, although I don't see ever using it, but that is up to you. So I'm going to show this just one more time as far as opening this up. First, loosen this up, or you can take it off right there, grab a hold of the 2 pins right here, or you can just do this, slide that right out, loosen this up right here, and then upside down, slide the chassis out, and there you go. To get the battery out, you can take a wrench and just pop that right out. One of your hex wrenches, pop that out. Of course, you got the battery positive on the bottom, and you can't reverse polarity this because the negative will not touch the positive tab if flipped around, so that's something you don't have to worry about.
My master will not forgive failure.
So that is it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and you guys have a good one, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.